We're gonna start just by moving the legs. So we wanna just start to like swing the limbs and get more movement for your big joints, like how your femur bone moves in the hip socket. So we're just starting by like lifting the knees up. You could also do like a jog, but for audio's sake, I'm just gonna keep it just swinging my legs up. But ideally you would like, start to go like this. So that's just gonna warm up your heart and starts to pump blood through your body, which is also important for how the tissues are gonna be able to move. So we want liquids, fluids to be able to flow freely through the body when you practice. This is just gonna encourage that. So it's not a good idea to enter a practice like very stagnant and then try to do like big stretches with your body. Okay, now I'm gonna start to add the arms. So just pumping with the arms. So I stretch my arms forward, out to the side, up overhead. Just warming up my arms. Oh, and I'm sure I'll get this question too. Like for people who exercise in the gym, great warm up to do before you work out. All right, now I'm gonna do like swinging leg circles. So like, I think we did this one in the last one. And then ducking under. Step to the side, squat down. All right, next one I'm gonna do is a little lunge twist. So I step the left foot back, twist the right arm up, step back, Tadasana. Step the right foot back, stretch the left arm up, step back, Tadasana. All right, then a common one that you'll see people doing to warm up is just picking your leg up for external rotation for the femur in the socket. But another exercise you can do is swinging the leg in internal and external rotation, which we'll do right now. So have it just at hip height, then a little higher than hip height, then a little lower than hip height. And then same thing with the other leg, right at hip height. Just trying to get internal and external rotation. Loosen up if the joint feels sticky at all. A little higher. When I first started doing this, I noticed that this leg wouldn't internally rotate when I tried this movement, and this leg wouldn't externally rotate when I would try this movement. But over time, practicing this more, I found that I could get some internal rotation, not as well as on the right side, but it started to move more freely in the socket. It's also diagnostic. Okay, now let's start to warm up the arms. So I'm gonna place my knuckles at my temples and warm up the neck and the upper back as well. So as I exhale, I curl my chin into my chest. Then inhale, open the elbows. Exhale, curl chin into chest. Inhale, open elbows. Exhale, curl chin into chest. Inhale, open elbows, look up. 2 more. Good, and then I'm gonna bring the fingers into Urdhva Baddha bound fingers up on top of my head. I stand up tall as if I'm being lifted up through the crown. I inhale the arms up, down. So warming up the shoulder now. Try to keep the neck long so you don't lose the space for the neck when you're pumping. And then down in the line of the forehead, down in the line of the chest. And then change the interlock. Work your way back up. And stretch the arms out to the side, point the thumbs down. Imagine you're standing with your back up against the wall, and then raise the arms up, 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 up. Keep the neck tall. Try not to let the upper traps be the primary movers. And now we're going to do a pretty complex movement. We're going to swing the leg as we swing the arm. Ooh, watch out for that. Other arm. And then just swing your arms in a backwards movement. All right, and the last little warm up we'll do is a stepping lunge with the arm stretch. So I step my right leg back, lower down like in a lunge, and raise the arm up. And I step forward and pull the knee up. Step the left leg back, lunge, pull the knee up. Right leg back, lunge, pull knee up. Left leg back, lunge, pull knee up. Right leg back, lunge, pull knee up. Left leg back, lunge, pull knee up. Right leg back, lunge, pull knee up. Left leg back, lunge, pull knee up. All right, so I think you're pretty warmed up now. You feel your heart beating, you feel things moving.